Hey folks, what a view behind me. I'm at Black Bull Markets headquarters here in Auckland, New Zealand. Speaking of views, you can get TradingView paid plans for free at Black Bull Markets, saving you up to $600 a year. Get either the Essential Plus or Premium plans absolutely free. All you need to do is trade from one lot a month at Black Bull Markets. And you can also get a 100% deposit bonus for your first deposit up to $1,000. All you need to do is click the Trading Nut link in the description below.
Hey, start trading Forex indices and commodities with up to 800k of Blue Guardian's capital risk-free. Just pay a small one-time fee to take the challenge, hit a profit target and get funded. Then keep up to 90% of your profits and enjoy fast weekly payouts. Now for futures traders, Blue Guardian Futures offers up to 450k in funding with 100% profit on your first 15k. With low targets, no activation fees and unlimited resets, it's one of the best deals in the industry. Visit blueguardian.com or blueguardianfutures.com to start trading today and grab their limited time discount code.
Hey, good morning, guys. All right, so let's look at the charts from last week. So last week, as you can see here, I took a sell, it went into profits, but because my take profit is too big, it came stop me out. But anyway, so we failed last week, Thursday. So I'm gonna just clear the chart out and do fresh analysis. So we start from daily. And what do we see here? So we have the 9 moving average here. Let me verify. Yes, 9 moving average. Gold came back to the 9 and started going up. So we might be seeing an up move up to here today. Or even, a little bit more. A few more hundred, 2 more hundred or so. So let's start with the analysis here. I'm just going to use some yellow lines for the daily and then adjust those down to the 5 minute. All right, 8 hours. Now you can just adjust these here. Hour. This is holding, and this is to be adjusted. Now we can add in a 4-hour line here. So now you have 4-hour support and resistance along with daily over here. Over here just a 4-hour. Down here is a 4-hour daily, 8-hour. 4-hour daily, 8-hour. Right. Let's see what's going on over here. So this thing is giving a buy trade, a buy signal here. I'm gonna hit enter in that buy just for a few pips. Because volatility is not that much in yet. So maybe 10 pips. Okay. I'm trading a 127 account, small account. Because I'm testing the system, I'm going to take all the manual trades it gives. Every time it's full on green, I'll just buy it. It gives a signal as well when it's time to take the trade. So this way, and I'm going to leave this setup that I have here. Because this is a setup I started last night. I reprogrammed the system a little bit to give more active trades. And then with price action analysis, we can sort of take those active trades more aggressively, which I'm going to teach everyone here on how to scalp this setup I have here. Right, so it's 7 pips profit. So for scalping, we will take 6, 5, whatever pip it gives. So anything above 5 we'll take. And we'll do this with high leverage in a few moments.
I told him I took the buy
Right. Annika took buys last night. She started her buys
from
off
the tip.
from here. So she started buying from this point up. Just added a few buys.
From the tip.
Right. So she did from here. She added. She closed. When we just got up over here.
Yeah,
She got
previous
20%.
30-minute bar.
She got 20% on return on those. But today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you guys how to trade this particular system. I'm going to leave it fully zoomed in like this. And when it gives the signal, we're just going to do some minor price action, which I'm going to show exactly how I'm doing the price action for as a minor price action. You see here it came 6 pips, went back down. Earlier I took a trade, same thing, 7 pips, went back down, right? It gave another signal here, 7 pips, went back down, right? So it's gonna, that's how market is moving. So we have, and especially when these are thinned out, it's gonna move short amounts. If it's thick, if this whole moving average is widening and angling straight to the upside, then the signals are going to be more of a runner's type of signal, right? But as you can see, it's been flattening out over here, right? It's been laying flat with this EMA here. But if it's raising off of the EMA and gives a signal, which is right here, as you take the signal and you see it's raising off of it, then you sort of can take a much bigger take profit. You can just watch it until you close when you need to. So it's pretty much high leverage scalping. Okay. All right. Let's go back to analysis.
Oh yeah, make sure you show them that triangle thing,
All right.
edge thing.
Let me see. Make sure they can hear me and see the screen. There we go. All right. So we were at 4-hour chart here. So it's at support resistance again, the one that it recently pushed down from. It needs to break this in order to keep going upwards to this point. If not, it's going to come back to this point again. All right. Well, we're not going to short until we see evidence of shorting. All right, 1 hour. Let's keep adjusting. This looks good. This looks good. And this looks good up here. Now, let's put the trend line here. And as you can see, it's breaking this trend line down. It's breaking this trend line to the upside, right? Oops. Now let's go back to 4-hour.
Yeah, this box was my original take profit, but I didn't want to risk it, so I just took it.
So you see what the 4-hour is doing here, right? This is aiming upwards there, similar to what it did over here, right? So it pretty much started aiming up, and then you sort of take the triangle, the angle, put it back over there. So this way, 4-hour can sort of push, and then melt down. This 4-hour is obviously not going to melt down just like that. It's going to try to catch as much order as possible. All right, 30 minutes. So we can figure out where we're going from here. So obviously we're not going to scalp into this because that would be ridiculous. We have to wait for it to come out, break out over here to start scalping this up again. So as of right now, we're just going to pause on the scalping. So let's adjust these here. me go back to 1 hour. Okay, so for the 1 hour, I'm gonna readjust it. So 1 hour, for the 1 hour, we're gonna call this to fake out and this to fake out. As you can see, this was the fake out here, and then it went back up, up, up. Yeah. So this is the fake out. Is it gonna go back down, down, down? We don't know yet. Based on this angle here, it looks like it broke out with this triangle. I mean, not triangle, but this trend line, and it's coming back towards support. So this, between this distance and this distance, we have clear traffic. And you see this wedge that they made here. One, so first low, second low, third low. But at the same time, this is in a range. Now, if this was happening from the center here and then going up,
I should do this downtrend line, the one that I showed you. That edge, do you see the edge now that I'm talking
right?
about?
So we have this move here. Yeah, I see it. Let's put this right there.
Copy that and make it 3 of them.
Right, so let's just put it right there.
There you go.
Let me put it, check on 5 and 30 minutes. 15, 5.
That was the fake out.
Right, let me adjust this down here. 10. Put another one right in the center of it. Oh, you have to, when you put something in the center, you have to make sure that it actually visited properly.
Yeah.
Right, so you see here it dropped down, broke out, tested, broke down, tested, broke up, tested, 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 tested. It tested it there, broke, tested, broke, tested. It tested back down to the upside, down to the downside here. Now it's testing it to the upside.
Yeah.
Right, so we have a division here.
When it drops, if it's a strong buy, it stops here or in this
So
one.
if it stops here and starts going back up, then and it gives a buy signal, then we scalp it up for a few pips, right? If it breaks out here and it continues up, we scalp it for another few pips because it's going to give additional signals. Because as you can see, 5 minutes is very choppy back and forth.
Yeah, what worries me is that before the big buy starts, it might want to flush down, take this edge of this triangle thing
So
before it goes up, you know?
yeah. So if it's gonna push down here, it needs to break this line in order to push down straight down here
Yeah.
and sell past these one. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 lows.
Yeah.
Usually a market makes 4 lows, it likes to take it back. Of course, not all of the time. As you can see here, it did it 1, 2, 3, 4 lows, 4 lower highs, and it did not take it back. So it doesn't always work out, but it does. Look here, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lows. It came back and took out the previous 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So it came back and took out the 4 that broke out of this range here. From this support resistance, we have a breakout
you see,
here.
this is how I
It took
drew.
it here.
This is how I drew my thing. I'm gonna lead your lines, okay?
Yeah.
This is the 5 minutes. 3. Okay, so I'm gonna have to change the colors so I can see. One, two, 3. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then one, two, 3. You see? These areas. So here's over there. Isn't how I did that over there? So this breaking, and then it's gonna come. If it's a sell, it has to come back and retest
Oh, but if it's breaking that trend line as you have there now,
this.
it's telling me that momentum is stronger to the upside. It's gonna want to continue to break.
Yeah, I. You have my.
You have to right click
I
in order to stop it from doing that.
click. I can't do this one. Okay, this
You have to right click for it to stop from
like this. So this area now, when if it rejects from your line as well, comes retest this area, and when it starts rejecting, that means it's a sell. But
Okay.
it's already rejecting now.
It's already rejecting here. Someone said in the chat that it's ready. They're ready to short.
Yeah,
So of course,
because that was my sell area. That's why I got out of my buys.
I'm gonna short when
Oh,
it
I
starts
have to
giving
go
signals.
see.
So I'll wait for pullbacks to come in and then start giving additional signals to the downside. Because I want additional confirmation. I want this to be sell, this to be sell, this to be sell, this to be sell. Dollar to be buying versus selling aggressively
Oh,
at the same time.
oh, don't
Right.
forget, month is ending. Month is ending. This week is the last week of the month.
Right, so we have more bullish signal at the moment to sell against it. Right, so it's similar to this. This was pulling back. Doesn't mean I'm gonna sell it. Right. Same thing here. This was reducing strength. Doesn't mean I'm gonna have to sell it. I have to wait until the market actually changed.
Oh, and we have done the
bearish.
analysis, and will you assume that the weekly is gonna be a doji?
Mm-hmm. Was it a doji?
No, I mean, we said I do you remember I said that this, and I wanna do this.
Oh yeah,
But
three
it
dojis,
drops.
3 doji
It
weeks.
doesn't. I don't know how many doji. I don't know. Hammer, doji, anything that is has wicks basically on the weekly. It has a lot of projection. So I want to see if that's gonna happen. So I will personally be very careful this week. Next week, I'm going to be careful these 2 weeks because I am just gonna take profit on the daily, uh, like 100 something pips because I'm afraid I'm not gonna hold 300 pips profit.
All right, so as this is doing this here, I'm gonna wait for some development like this to come back in, or like this to come back in to where it starts pushing. Give me a signal like this area here, again to take a buy. Okay, so that's all I'm gonna wait for, because I can't trust the sell. The sell can't possibly be valid if everything here is looking all bullish. If all the other charts are buying, then why is gold gonna sell just like that without all hands on deck? You see, so this one is selling, this one is selling, this one is buying, this one is buying, buying. So you have 3 silvers buying, 3 gold selling. When they're in sync again, then I'll join on that in sync move. You see when they're buying last night here and here, right? They were in sync with the buy side, so therefore we had buys coming in here. They were out of sync here, and then they became in sync here again.
A lot of people are selling right now.
And as per the sentiment, let me show you guys the sentiment real quick. All right, so actually let's finish this up.
On my buy, take profit is over here, just so you know. This one, look, this blue box. 30.45. But I wanted to hold it up to here. You see these alerts I have? All these alerts are my take profit zones. But right now, because it was doing this, I had before it. You see, this is the bar I took profit on. So I have to wait until this does retest or something. So we have to be careful with the buys and the sells. But if it goes by, it has to take this whole thing and go all the way to 30.45.
Uh,
At least my personal take profit would be.
let's see here. What are we saying? 299. Use the Fib retracement on H1. Let's check it out. Um, 29.99. Okay, 38%. Oh, you're talking about this retracement here. Oops. What am I doing? I think I'm doing something wrong there.
Oh, did you tell them that's under 50% of that day?
29.99 is roughly right here. Yeah, I mean, if you're selling the range back down, that's your possible profit, and it would knock these lows out. But I'm still waiting for a confirmed sell. So there's too much lines in here at the moment.
When I sell, I'm gonna take profit on the area 29.95 ish, and if I buy, I'm gonna take 30.45. But that 30.45 might not happen anytime soon, so I'm not sure right now. So when I take profit already, I get confused, but I have to wait to see what happens in order for me to start making a decision.
Okay, that's not possible right there.
Because if I want to scalp, I would take profit at 29.95.
Here we go. All right.
29.90, 29.89 is also good. But that's maybe tomorrow, depending on how daily closes today.
Obviously there's too much lines in here. Looks like support resistance are all over the place.
Exactly. Yeah.
So and it is obviously support resistance all over the place.
Like right now, this is
Right.
a support resistance. Whatever it's rejecting right now, look.
Right, so we have we have 5-minute rejection
Oh, that
here.
one,
We
yeah.
have this resistance off of this
Yeah.
point here. Then once it comes down here, we have this resistance off of this 1-hour trend line, right? So therefore, we can just trade the free zones, which is this zone here, this zone here, this zone here, right? Because we can expect ranging in these areas. If it's gonna plan coming straight back down, we can expect pausing areas or big rejection and then drop, big rejection.
I
and then
don't
drop.
trust the market when it does this wedge thingy. What is it called? Wedge?
It's a wedge.
If you're the pro. Tell me what happens when it does that.
But it wipes it out in one clean sweep.
Oh, okay, there you go. So buys dangerous, but
Buys is dangerous until it breaks this. So it has to break out of the range, of course, because it's at resistance. If you buy it right now, you can be buying resistance.
Yeah.
Right. So we want to buy above that with a stop loss below whatever last low it is. So this is going to be a last low, then stop loss is going to be here. Take profit is going to be all the way up there. Right. And obviously you
we
want
don't
to
have
sell
any
this.
news today. Don't have any news.
Right there. Right, this is your next support zone, your daily 4-hour 1 hour trend line to the upside here as well. So you have a lot of support resistances here to stop it. But we need to see a breakout there. 5 minute and confirm on 15.
Silvers are coming to
So this would be our no trade zone right here. And this would be our entry, pause, pause, take profit. Let me adjust this here to that point. And that's the breakout. It has to break this, this, and this. Because there's a possibility it's coming to test this as well here before it actually goes, like a break retest type of thing. So in a sense, it's looking like a range here while it's breaking a trend line here, right?
all the silvers are under resistance, strong resistance zones.
Also, it looks like it's definitely doing 80% here. Fibonacci after the facts works perfect every single time, right? Like 80% pullback, you sell.
Well, let me check on the candle.
%61 there. And 61% there. So after the fact, Fibonacci really makes money, right? Theoretically. But it's so difficult to catch them. I mean, once you start catching them, you'll catch some good ones, and then after that, you start catching all the wrong ones. That's what happens. I don't know if that ever happened to you guys, but it happened to me. Right? You traded, great, and then after that, you get screwed. All right, so let's see what's going on here. This fib. Extension, okay. Okay. So you guys are shorting. Let's see here. All right, so I'll wait for some additional confirmations here on this end. Because of the way it stopped on this support resistance here, broke out of the trend line, tested it once already, and then it's holding this. I don't want it to keep holding this support resistance here, you know, because it might hold it until it's almost 8 o'clock, 4 more minutes. Because we have a sort of a wedge here, 1, 2, 3 wedge, and it's probably coming down to take this out as well. So I've seen that happen too many times. That's a nice move you guys are in at the moment. I should have taken it. It's a 50 pip move so far already. I mean, the system is obviously telling you to sell it to here as well, right? You see this clean sweep here that's been happening. I'm going to set up this recording real quick. Let's see here. The bigger picture, daily, 4 hour. So Elliot wave we have here. I'm trying to see where this Elliot wave is located. Eventually we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, that's the Elliott wave I'm seeing, because Elliott wave doesn't count. This one doesn't count as Elliott wave here. What time frame are you seeing the Elliott wave on? Is it daily, weekly, 4 hour? Because on weekly here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave, and it has to do a pullback on the weekly chart. On the daily we have we have nothing here. All right, let me see. 4 hour, okay. You can send a picture, you can send a picture in here, on here, a screenshot, so that everyone else also sees what you're talking about. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4 wave. Is that the one you're talking about? Because the Elliott wave cannot be counted below this. Right? So we're counting Elliott wave, you can't count it anything below that. So it has to be from here. 1, 2, 3. And yes, fourth one comes 65% usually. And then it can continue up to make the third wave. I mean, the fifth wave equal, and then do a sort of a pullback all the way down. Oops. It's a 1 hour. But let me adjust on the 4 hour. Maybe I have it wrong after 1 hour. Now this 4 hour comes back in here. It means it's a 4 hour trend line, not an actual 1 hour trend line.
Okay.
There we go. This tip to this tip here. Now it's classified as a 1 hour trend line, because it rejected right on it instead of breaking it. Alright, so I'm gonna adjust this bottom one as well. Yeah, so 1 hour close bearish. Let's see what the 5 minute is doing now. We have some decent volume coming in here. So 30-minute does not give me high volume yet. Let's see what there's a gold future rise near record high. All right.
Came in.
So we have some additional dropping now. Damn, that's a nice drop you called over there. I'm waiting for a pullback though. I can't just enter it willy nilly because now you see these are even. These are even. I'm gonna wait for it to pull back and then give a signal.
The silvers were dropping. I had to go.
And silver is just testing back the 200s over there. So silver reached this trend line here, right? So we were to draw a trend line here. Silver came back down to it. So let's see if silver is going to continue to break down. If it continues to break down, then the sell is valid. The silver is sort of still bullish. As you can see, the white arrows is still present there. White arrow is still present here, right? Because the white arrow represents the bearish momentum. Silver USD is also buying. It's just doing a pullback, whereas gold AUD has been selling this whole time. It's already finished sweeping out all these lows over here. The question is it going to continue? So when the silver starts pushing down and continue to break down, gold is going to push even farther down. But if silver does not, and it starts pushing to the upside, nice and strong, then everything is going to sort of start to flip back the opposite direction. So I'm going to keep an eye on the silvers to see what they're doing here.
I'm not come to that trend line direction.
Is this trend line here?
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
That's the sweep I was worried about when you were saying the robot gives buy.
5 minutes, right?
That's
Okay, at least now you can see a pullback coming in. Oops, what am I doing? I want to be able to see a pullback towards this 5 minutes here and then start breaking down. Once it breaks down again, then that could be a potential sell.
I wonder if Daily is going to close doji, it's going to close red.
Because obviously it's not gonna go red. Market doesn't trade like that. It never trades like that. So at least we have to see some bullish closes back towards the 9 and then continue down. And those gonna be the sell we can enter to jump into the sell.
So what is dollar doing?
How you can send a screenshot? You can send it from here. You go if you're using TradingView, you can use this camera button right here, or if you're using your MT5, then you can use this button right here, this camera button right here, and it's just gonna screenshot your analysis, whatever you have on your screen, kind of like this. So active workspace.
That's why I want to explain that. I would be in this whole movement.
Isn't the volume is coming in, so that's good. No, it's not. I take it back.
You see, I'm so happy that they take my profit. My boxes are accurate.
Yeah, if you didn't take your profit on your bias, you would be.
Yeah. This
Fine
is
right
the
now.
bar I took my, and I was waiting for this one to finish. I couldn't put pending order because I didn't want the 8 o'clock volume to kind of push it up. So.
Alright, so it's hitting this bottom line here, which as you can see, whenever it hits the top lines, it's either gonna ride it like this, it's gonna hit it, come down, and hit it again, and come down. But if it comes all the way to the bottom one, then it's gonna reject at some point. And once it rejects at some point, then we can take that sell when it gives a sell. But as you can see, these lines hold pretty well. It comes, touches it, it bounces back down.
If it's doing that
Touches it, bounces back up.
wedge thingy, if it's doing that wedge thingy,
Mm-hmm.
you know, then yes.
Maybe it's not a wedge, it's just a channel.
Yeah.
If you look at it from a channel's perspective, you'll see channel.
No, but that's what I'm saying. It's like this perfect thing.
Yeah.
Then the next bar, we're going to nicely push up and then.
So if we actually, hold on. I'm gonna leave that there for now.
But maybe this is the one. For sure, yeah. The same wedge the dollar is doing. A dollar dropped too at the same time as the gold. The dollar dropped all morning.
The volumes came in bit bearish here.
So the dollar dropped now. That means this thing is supposed to do a flip. And then when dollars read.
Yeah, it's gonna do some sort of pullback, so I would like to be in on that pull. After the pullback comes in, then I'll sell it.
Then it's not good to sell either, because when market does these kind of big moves, I get suspicious about pullback selling.
It's a clean drop though. It's just a nice drop. That's what happened. We just gotta take the trade, right? Kudos to what's his name over here? Profit Pulse.
Where? Where? I don't see.
Profit Pulse right there.
No, I was looking over here.
28 started at 28.30.
Oh yeah, Profit Pulse FX. Awesome trading.
To be honest, everyone has insane accuracy, right?
Yeah.
Actually, I think everyone can do price action analysis very easily. Price action analysis is very easy. Is the emotion is the hard part.
Yeah.
Taking the entry, holding the entry, those are the hard part.
Yeah.
And you fail enough times, then it becomes harder and harder to take entries.
Yeah. That's why I prefer the nightly ones, because when I
Because then she's not there.
predict the daily bar, that's my favorite part, because I like predicting the daily bar and then taking it and then leaving. So that's why. And of course, in the evening time, I do check the 30-minute retests, and then I see that, oh, okay, it's retesting in my boxes, then it's definitely towards that trend. And then I leave. I do put stop losses and take profit, and I leave. So that's my favorite, because when you're sitting here, kind of, you get into the subliminals and you can't see the ranges, can't see this, can't see that. Kind of everything gets blurry. Okay. 5 minutes when stopped at this area. You see this trend line.
Yeah, it's 5 minutes, but gonna pull back to the 9 now,
Um,
which is the support resistance here now as well.
okay,
That it broke out of.
you have. It's
So this
rejecting.
volume is very high at the moment.
It's rejecting from the 50. I just want to tell everybody that there's a range going on. So any movements, they shouldn't be holding too much, because it's flat. So this is when you have 30-minute bar, take the whole 30-minute bar and don't hold it. Okay, for 30 minutes has 30 minutes to go.
Let's see if this 30 minutes is gonna hold outside here. 50 minutes held, right? So that was a nice clean breakout there. 5 minutes doing its pullback now. It's almost 5 minutes. 5 minutes do its pullback. 50 minutes close outside, right?
I think you may want to come down some.
So if 15 minutes closes outside here, and then 15 minutes closes bullish, so 30 minutes about to close in 12 minutes. I don't know if it's gonna go down further, to be honest. It just doesn't look like it. It didn't do it here, it didn't do it here. If anything, it faked out here. Alright. So I'm not sure it's gonna go deeper. That's the thing. That's why I didn't want to enter the cells.
No, I wanted to enter the cell. My cat started screaming, so I had to go. Because this would be my take profit right now. Even if it goes down, I just We've taken profit.
Yeah, of course, you would have gotten 50 pip profits out of there. It was decent profit coming out of here. 74 profit, 74, 77 pip profit.
Yeah. Right now, it's like very, very dangerous. If anything, I would be only taking 1 to the minute bar and that's it, getting out. I'm gonna zoom out my chart that said that about the 1 hour bar is small.
Alright, so you see this is correlating bullish at the moment. So once it correlates bullish and finishes pullback and then it starts correlating bearish again, then we can sort of take an entry here in the sell. A scalp entry. But taking a scalp entry here, like I said, it's sort of risky because it is trend line here. Holding it up. I mean, obviously, this is just a trend line. It can easily break it just like anything else. But obviously, if it wants to go down, it would have. Okay, one more thing. Hold on. I just spotted one more confirmation here. So you see, if market actually wanted to continue down, it wouldn't go sideways at this particular point. It would actually come all the way down here, then pull back, then continue down again. So it is ready to do sort of this type of movement here.
Oh, I'm drawing the trend line now. I can't get.
Right. So it looks like it's doing this. It's arching around. So if it comes down here. We take profit, of course, and then it's gonna want to continue back up. So 5 minutes is creating a range here. So this is one of the pausing points I was talking about. But while it's pausing here, it's going to pull back to the 9. Actually, last week I was looking at this here, this whole setup here. So I came with intent that I was supposed to take a sell. Once it turns solid red over here, I was supposed to take a sell.
Yeah.
If it turns solid green,
Oh,
I'm supposed to take a buy. So you see here, let me zoom in a little bit more. So while this thing is ranging over here, especially it's ranging above this moving average here, it hasn't tested this 50 linear rate, which is a 9.0 to 5 minute. Looks like it doesn't want to do a test today. Like it wants to run away.
so
Ah, man. I'm just watching this move go. What the fuck?
Yeah, because you see my 8 hour went to the area. It's okay. We'll work back. There's always a move in the market.
There's always more move to come. Especially this can be a slippery slope area. It can easily arch over like this.
Oh, yeah, I was doing the trend lines over.
Alright, here we have that high volume bar coming in. That tells us that our trend is getting ready to get started on the next 30-minute bar. So even if it comes down one more bar, next 30-minute bar, at least our trend is getting started to either go down further or down and then straight up, or whatever the case is. But this is where the move starts, right? So whatever trade we put now is going to be a really bad loser or a really good winner. So at the close of this bar here, 5 minute, 5 more minutes to go. It needs to close outside of this trend line here, below this support resistance here, and then in theory it should continue down, right? But let's see how that works out. So volume has been increasing to the downside here. Let's see how it looks in other time frames. 5 minute. So 5 minute volume has also decreased to the downside. So he was buying this whole time. But the 5 minute volume decreases here. Secondly, yeah, it is showing like strong downtrending strength here. So strong downtrending strength here, it means if it breaks back above this, we'll have strong buy strength here. Did you see the sell strength weren't sustainable? They weren't sustainable here either. Right? They weren't sustainable here, or here. So now let's see what makes it sustainable while it's doing this pullback. Okay, what makes it sustainable is this. So not sustainable, it breaks these here. Right, at least the last one. It breaks it completely and then it becomes sustainable. Right. Again, over here to over here. Right, like for example, they're pretty close. Red buy, sell, buy, sell, right? Um, it broke this and retested it here, broke, retested it, and stayed bullish the whole entire time. Same thing again here. So it broke it here. When it attempted to come back down, it never came back past this one, right? Same thing here. It ranged and tend to get up. So I'm gonna look at current data and look for similar behavior patterns. So therefore, market needs to break this trend line here.
Be careful. Everyone's buying.
I know. Market needs to sort of breaks down here and retest it. At least retest this low if it breaks it, or retest this low if it breaks it, and then it's gonna become a nice strong sell.
It came to my box while I was doing trend lines over there. So okay, I'm gonna buy a little bit after this 5-minute closes to see what happens. But it's on my box right now. 30-minute. I'm gonna wait for the 30-minute to close.
So we have here R size bullish here, R size bullish here. We have stronger sell strength average and stronger sell strength in gold. On the dollar, we have strong sell strength overall. So we have 3 against 2. We have 3 bullish. This implies gold bullish. This implies gold bullish. This implies gold bullish. So we have 2 bearish data. As a matter of fact, let me write that down. I can recalculate this percentage numbers here. All right. So
Okay, I entered the buy, but I'm scalping this buy. I'm not holding this buy.
now, and I could enter the scalp buy over here. I'm waiting for a more a signal to show up. So once I get a signal, I'm gonna take that buy. RSI. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parameters to look at. Six parameters, 7 parameters. Right, so we have gold EA. All right, so buy strength is pretty high right now, average, across the average. I'm waiting for this bar to close fully green, this EMA to flip green, this EMA to flip green, and then it's gonna be 100% green in the next bar. I'm gonna buy it. If it doesn't give a signal just yet, it's fine. I'll just pre-enter. Let's see what it's looking like on the price action side of things here. As you can see, this 15. Let's check the last 15-minute bar. Last 15 minute, this 15 bar is closing bullish. If it closes bullish, then we'll have a pivot here at this point, similar to what's going on here. Because it's still in the sell zone, but on the 15 minute, it's testing the 9. That's what it looks like. Right, because it broke below the 9, now it's testing the 9 here. So that's a reason to be careful on the buy side. 5 minute is also testing the 9 here at the moment. Like I said, it was supposed to test the 9 in order to continue down. But this area looks like a reversal type behavior on this trend line. Right, so if we adjust this trend line down, right to there, here, right there, fake out. No, it doesn't work. The green one works better. There you go. Right, so it looks like it just came to retest this area here. So that's what we have to be careful with. But if it starts coming above here and starts giving buy signals, I'm just going to buy it. You see here, it did the cluster like this here, and now it's back to above this yellow line. As long as above this yellow line, it's still going to be considered a buy zone. Anything above this is a buy zone, anything below this is a sell zone. Okay, so the robot did a buy. It did a buy here now. Let's see how that works out. For 30 pips. Alright, so this is going to take 30 pips, take profit here. If not, it's going to be a 15 pip stop loss. Right? So if you guys want to join into that buy, you can do so. If not, it's fine. I can manually close this, of course, at any, if I see that it's like wants to pop back down. But as you can see here, this is green, this is green. Everything is sort of green at the moment, like I was waiting for. This is still sell though, you know. So it's a sort of iffy trade.
I scalped the high lot a little bit, took my money, and the lower one is on the over here still on. I'm distracted here, so I took my money a little bit. The other one is running.
Okay.
I just took this nice buy, pumpy pump, this whole thing.
That's a nice buy. How much did you take out of it? 30 pips, 40 pips? Just measure it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I can't do that. I have this open.
Oh, okay. Okay, so this got stopped out. 15 pips, it's way too short of a stop loss.
I'm trying to do this thing. Oh yeah, because I'm trying to see how much percent I made from Monday to now. Oh wow, I made more than 20%. From Monday to now, I made more than 20%.
Yeah, you can calculate it. Now you see this flip back to red here.
Yeah,
Um, so we have to wait.
I got out of my pipe breaking.
But the fact this yellow line is the same as this yellow line here. Right, so it's just broke and retesting it now again.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk away for a
For the buy
second
zone.
because I was distracted earlier with the trend lines of the higher time frame trend lines I was doing, and then I was looking at the 5 minute, took my scalp. So I just want to make sure that my brain is focused really well to know what's happening. I can think about what's happening in the market, and I can't because 20 minutes left for the 4 hour to close, and I have made more than 20% from Monday to now. So I have to make sure that I am in a sane mind when I'm taking trades.
Okay, so this thing came back down here. You see it's mixed up, it's bullish and bearish all at the same time. This one was still bearish when that buy was entered.
Also, you guys are saying that it's not possible. It's possible. I'm always saying that I'm making like 100 something a day or daily bar or 20 when they're saying it's not possible.
20 something percent, 15%, 10%.
My favorite is 140 when you hold the day.
All right, so I'm zooming into this because I want to see this EMA flip bullish 2 times. So it needs to be 2 times bullish. Right now it's still red. I need to delete this and re-add it so it can be in the top. Unless you guys know how to bring it to the top. But right now it's still red. It's in the background there, but it's still red. You see it touched this line here. Where is it? It came into this zone and it started pulling back off of it. This is selling though. It's selling. It's not selling here, not selling here. Selling here and selling here. So it could potentially continue down. If it continues down and everything turns red below underneath here, then great. But at least we have a line in the sand here to look at. Right, so I'm going to zoom this in so we can look at this line in the sand. If it continues, flips completely red, I'm going to sell it. If it flips continue bullish, I'm going to buy it. I'll be right back. We'll give it a few minutes. Let it make a decision somebody wants to do. see what's going on here. Okay, so everything flipped bullish here. This is still bearish.
You guys be careful. Daily might go in a range.
Let me go back to the price action here and double check what's going on. All right, so this is breaking above the 9. Let's go back to 30 minutes, see how 30 minutes is acting. So 30 minutes is acting like it rejected off this line again.
It just went back where I took profit on my buy. It just went back.
But it's staying below this support resistance here. 5 minutes created a range here again. So right now it's in a bull bear area, and the EA is bull bear at the moment. Right, it's pretty even here. Not even here, it's more bullish here. Alright, so I'm gonna do a buy.
Yeah, that is good.
For a scalp.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. I'm gonna get coffee.
I need to eat. And volume is also the volatility has dropped a little bit.
I tried to wake up Angie, but she's not feeling well, so you can't blame me that I didn't wake her up.
So I'm gonna exit pretty fast. If I see it come, if it goes into profit and starts coming back down, I'm gonna exit because I'm in a little bit of a higher leverage on this small account. And hourly is about to close in a few minutes as well. The stop loss is a little bit too tight at the moment. So let's see where these targets are. We have a 2.56 target there. And we have a 1.59 target here. Here, I'm gonna adjust this below this 50 linear weighted sell zone. And I'm gonna adjust this all the way up here and close anytime in between there. Let's go back to the price action here. So if this breaks back inside here, then it might continue up. And then this buy sort of starts here. But if it rejects here and closes bearish on the 5 minute, then I have to close that trade that I'm in.
Okay.
Because then it's just pretty much testing this breakout zone.
In the next 5 minutes, it's gonna come up. It should. I'm not sure.
I said this is the buy I just entered here.
Be careful. That was rejecting from the 200. That's why it was doing that.
You mean for buy or sell?
No, 1 minute was rejected from the 200.
Yeah, so this 5 minute bar closes bearish here. I'm gonna exit the buy I entered.
Yeah. But I think it might push up.
3 minute. Goes doji there.
Yeah, because you took a buy in the 200.
Yeah, I took a buy inside of the 200, which I should have not.
Okay.
I mean, I can close it. I can do it early close. was 16. Okay, so this went up a little bit more. This dollar is still selling. This is bullish, bullish, bullish. This is 82% bullish now at the moment. as
Oh,
well.
yeah? Okay. What's going on?
Dollar is
Okay, see, dollar started going bearish continuously.
dollar is bearish here as well.
So sentiment is saying that it's bearish and bullish, so it's like range.
Right, so we do have more bearish confirmation, bullish confirmation here. So dollar bear, bear, bull. This is iffy, of course. It's right in the zone of it can switch back and forth, easy peasy. Right, because these are neutral type numbers. It's right in between.
I see the pattern went up. Did you exit already?
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right, so you see this line pushed up. It came from the bottom here and pushed up. So that tells me that this arrow just came in, right? A bullish arrow just came in here. So that means it's switching back from sells to buys like this, and hopefully it continues up like that. So it needs to be sustainable above this. If it comes up and start retesting this to continue up, then great. And this was a head and shoulder here, apparently.
Where?
In the 1 minute chart. Now this needs to go above this line, this yellow line, to stay bullish.
Okay, so careful with the bullish. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that part bothering. Okay. So I'm gonna wait for the 5 minute to close. That was a 1 hour's closing, so I'm gonna wait it out.
So 20% of 0.2 times 124 is equals to 25%. $24. So if it hits $24 mark, that's a 20% gain on this tiny account here. Right? Of course I lost, I think, a few bucks this morning, $5. So I have to add $5 to that in order to be 20%. So it's gonna be I think 128 it was at this morning when I took that small loss. So I have to calculate 20% of 128. 128 times 0.2. So I have to make $25. 25.60. So I'm going to put this stop loss right under the 50 linear weighted here. because the 50 linear is carving up now decently. So if it does pull back, it's going to pull back into it and then continue up. Let's see, is it going to allow me to add another trade in? All right, so 9 o'clock volume is going to be in. I have to be careful with this because it might spike back down. I don't know. But like I said, I have to make $25 in order to clear 20% on this account. And then if I wait one more day to make $25, then I'll be fine, right? So if I close this one and this one now, right, that's 20%, more than 20% of the account. Right, so if I do this 5 times a week, precisely like this, then I'll be 100% per week. I'm gonna leave the chart zoomed in like this. Right, so I'm gonna go back to 0.001 now, just to keep testing this method out. Obviously, it's gonna go up and take this target out, because there was a lot of sellers that sold this support, this resistance here on the 4-hour chart. Oops. There's a lot of sellers that was entering here because it's a 4-hour support resistance, right? It rejected off of this 4-hour here, and that's why a lot of sellers entered. So now the stop losses is right here, and as you can see, 4-hour has been pushing, rejecting to the upside quite a bit here. See, previously did that, reject more wicks to the upside, and it eventually went up. But we don't know, it's gonna might range the rest of the day. All right, so it came back into this range. 1 hour came back into this range. So I'm gonna leave this range here. And now this is actually a 1 hour range, not a 5-minute range like I thought earlier. Right? You see what 5 minute just disrespected this quite easily. So this is the actual range we need to be looking at. Hold on, let me clear this chart out a little bit. Clean this up now. Right, I already closed that trade. Alright, so now for a bigger move, we would need a breakout here for a buy. Shit. And we need to confirm off the 1 hour chart. So 1 hour needs to close above this. 50% of the range. Because if it breaks out, it's technically not supposed to come back in the range. It's supposed to just retest the top of the range, right? That's the idea. Think to buy again. Oh, okay. So it's giving a buy signal here now. It doesn't have enough volume, and so therefore it's an autopilot. Because volume needs to be 7,000 plus for it to take a manual trade. I mean, for it to actually take a trade. If this closes above this here, I'll enter a buy again. But at 001, so this way I'm not risking the profit I just made. Okay, let me verify these numbers again. It's 88, 82, bullish, 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 bullish. And I'm going to put a stop loss below the 50 linear rate again. Because everything is just mint green at the moment. So why not, right? We have seen the mint green reaction here and here. The mint green reaction is pretty good until it turns into a red bar and then you close. A manual close. So if this doesn't go and it goes sideways like this, turns into a red bar, then I'll just close it manually. Now how do I make red bar? You see this here? It has a red bar and the green bar mixed together. That's what I mean. So you close it at that particular point. I'm gonna leave this zoomed up like this, so this way we can see those red and green mixtures, that they're still active. The red and green mixtures are still active. You would see this line here, this linear rate is still green or red, and the whole moving average, you would see that it's green or red as well. So even this buy here could have worked out pretty good actually had I kept it. But a 10 pip stop loss was better than a 23 pip. So the strength here is increasing. It's below 100 here. If this runs up above 300 and counting, then it's gonna actually push. Especially dollar is selling at the moment here aggressively. This is staying bullish the whole time, so that's perfect as well. I mean, if you guys want, I can send you this particular EA just to gauge trend, and it creates a key level here to divide the bearish from bullish areas and the neutral zone. So this would be a neutral zone, which is tradable, scalpable, of course, but obviously it would be selling harder if it broke below this one, right? So now you'll know if it sells again and starts looking like sell arrows and it breaks below this one, then it's actually going to flush down. So if this breaks above this, it's actually going to push away even harder. Because obviously we don't want it to be like something like this, right? So it needs to break away from this to push away much faster. So I can post this in my Telegram channel if you guys join the Telegram channel. Oh yeah, I was working on cleaning up this hair. So 1 hour, 5 minutes. 5 minute needs to break out of this, and that would verify that this here is the breakout. So if it breaks out of this here, it means it's gonna push even farther, right, for a much bigger move. Um, where you will get a get buy position in gold. Uh, I have it here. Right, this is where the buy position, a long buy position, comes in. Currently, it's going to buy back to this area because this is where the stop loss is for these sellers. Right, so if you come to the EA I have streaming on my channel, you will see that there's a target right there that is going towards next. Right, and the entry setup would be basically if it's all green. You see, there's a yellow arrow right there, so there's now a white arrow here. Right, it's all green with white arrows, and you check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 locations, right? 7 locations actually. You see, gold is EA is bullish by 91% at the moment. So this 91% is pretty good actually. If it goes to 100, it's just gonna run away. This is above 300. This is below 100. It's even stronger now to the buy side. These arrows, these white arrows here, represents possible entries. Right, as you can see, I entered here, I entered in this first one here, and then I entered again one more here, which I could have entered here. It would have wanted to draw down for a bit and then get back up. And then I entered right here again, but with a smaller lot size. Also, as you can see, volume was moving to the upside here, tighter and tighter to the bullish side. Now it's overall flip bullish. Volume was also moving upwards here, right? I mean, I'm only 10 pip profit on this one here. All right, so let's see what happened with this bottom target, if it increased or decreased. Okay, so this bottom target increased because it was 150 something earlier. So the probability of it hitting this one and then coming down for this one becomes present. Tick market's going in this range all day. Because when you look at the 1 hour chart, it looks like crap. It might just do a wick out here, and this buy was going to fail. So let's do the buy, take profit right there, and this support resistance there. And then if it breaks this high on the 1 hour, then it's going to continue to that point. And just always remind yourself on the 1 hour chart, because 1 hour chart is going to tell you what you're trading. And we're trading a garbage market at the moment, a very shitty market at the moment. Because market should have been gone already. At this time, at 9 o'clock, it should have been already broken out. If it's not already broken out, then the next time for it to break out would be 11 a.m. to 12 a.m. 12 p.m. Right, so 11 to 12 is when it should be breaking out. Until then, it's just gonna go hit the stop loss. Sure. My shoulders hurt.
Oh yeah, you have to drink your thing then. Your sugar.
Thank you. I didn't even see when you took this out.
Huh?
I didn't even see when you took this out. I don't. Okay, the buy trend is increasing, so that's good. And the sell trend is decreasing here. The dollar is staying firmly on the sell side.
They made core durable goods orange for some reason, but tomorrow.
The dollar showing bullish all of a sudden here. Let's see what's going on.
Okay, tomorrow, Thursday we have final GDP coming, unemployment. Thursday.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. That's not right. There you go, it reset it.
You see, this is the range I did. This is the line. I mean, it doesn't mean it's gonna stop there. It's just I put it so I can see it there. Up to here, you see that's April 8. Well, it doesn't have to be. It can go up to 2nd of April. If he decides to go back on.
You see, it's coming back to this rejection line right here. This band, these dots. So it's coming to touch the upper dots again. It came to touch these, rejected. Now it's going to the upper ones.
What price is the orders?
The price location right now is 30.27.
Do we have anything in the bottom?
Yeah, there's one on the bottom. It is 160. Let me refresh. It's gonna update in 20 minutes. So in 5 minutes, it's gonna update. We'll see if this changes. If this changes to a bigger number, then inevitably it's gonna come down towards it. I mean, sometimes it doesn't, of course, so we can't take that as a bias either. The thing might want to do a pullback. Okay, so my trade is set to break even at the moment. Because after 15 pips, it goes to break even. I mean, it's crossing below this whole moving average right now. I should probably close it. There you go. While I was saying it drops.
Oh wow!
Let's see what's touched me out.
Look.
Ooh, you took a sell there?
I put a pending order, and then I went to look at the trend lines, and it ended up in a tip.
Ah.
beautiful this is. 1 minute went green, and
I like it took a pending sell. I've shot a pending order right here. Took a sell right here.
ended
Okay, so
up
this
on a
became
tip.
red. I'm gonna close this.
Because I drew
Remember, I was saying when it becomes red, you just close it. So that's why I close it.
two kinds of trend lines. That's what I was working on, and I kept moving my pending order because I was doing the trend lines on my chart over there. That's why. I'm sorry, I didn't get to tell you because I was working on this thing, and then I started looking at the silvers. And got distracted. I thought the order was far away, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's only been 20 something pips. Why does it look so big? It's not a big. It's only been 20 something pips from the tip. Yeah, you see, that's my sell
So we
zone.
did 23% for the day.
See, that's my box. Remember my box I talked to you about on the chart? That was yourself.
Yeah.
Did you check it out? Over here, I thought you put a box there. Wait, 5 minutes. Right there.
Yeah,
This is a box.
Yeah, as soon as the game touches it,
Yeah.
rejects right away.
And I told you it's a range, remember? You have to be careful. Did anybody take a buy or sell?
Some people were in sales, so now at least take out some money now. Which his name was selling, so he should be good again. Because it's just this big drop.
Yeah. But he went back to
Profit
his
pulse.
order.
Profit pulse. It should pretty much mitigate whatever was against you now.
No, but he went back to his order, kinda. So I don't know. Where is he? Is he still there?
I think he's still here.
Profit Pulse. Did you hold your sell or you took profit at the
No,
time?
I think he's holding sell. He's holding sell.
Yeah, but it went back to your order, so that's when I entered now. But I don't know if I'm gonna hold the sell because I have to see what happens because it's kind of range.
Well, we have more bullish confirmations than bearish confirmation. Gold is 91% bullish at the moment.
Yeah.
When this one is 91%, it's gonna run.
Yeah.
All right. When this is 91%, you better believe it's 91% because it actually works.
Oopsie.
So until it shifts completely over, or at least 50, 50, 60,
well, what's with your sell bar?
it's just correlating to the downside. Just retesting this key level here.
Oh, so what I was doing something here.
And it's gonna range here now between this one here and this one here. Sort of like how it did over here. Right? That was a nice sell. Just don't let it go negative on you. It's 30 pip you could have made there.
Well, it wasn't 30 pip, was it?
Yeah. It was 30 pip.
Oh, okay.
Now you're back to 20 pip.
Yeah. In order to see my trend lines, I have to be under 30 minutes because I can't see. This trend line is this whole nonsense trend line.
Alright guys, I'm gonna leave the screen like this. I'm gonna shut this down at 9:30, which is 9 more minutes. So I'll be here for a few more minutes. Remember, if it's all mint green, lime green, you can buy it. If it's all completely blood red, you can sell it. If it's mixture, that's when you close your trade. Alright, so the buys from here, would be closed on this red indication here. And same thing here, the sells from here would be closed on this green indication here. Right, I just regret not taking this sell here. I mean, the reason I didn't take the sells because the confirmations weren't right, right?
But it went back in there.
Yeah, because you see, this was bullish. It was giving bullish white arrows, so that's why I didn't take that sell. I took this buy over here because it was giving bullish white arrows right here, right? It wasn't giving the yellow arrows, and as you can see, where I took it on the yellow arrows, that yellow arrow mixture, it came right back and stopped me out. But when I took it on all green and white, it sort of pushed away, right? And you want to see this arch as well. You want to see the arch type movement. The arch type movement are the ones that actually moves the best, right? You see these arches and these arches. These are the ones that actually moves the best. So if I zoom into this level here, it's giving another buy trade right now. But I'm not gonna take that buy trade because this is in the way. Okay, this is gonna flip to bearish now, and then this thing is gonna start go ranging until it flips back bullish. I mean, it didn't take out that order up there. The order increased, if anything. Let's see what the bottom one did. Okay, so the bottom one decreased. That implies that it's actually gonna want to continue to go to the upside. Zoom one down. All right, so let's give a buy trade on the previous bar.
Oh, what is this beautiful thing?
That's the whole moving average. So because the whole moving average is above it, the probability of it not working out is likely. It's kind of like how the sell here was continuing down, and then it was above the hull, and you see the hull was holding it back up until the hull inevitably turned bullish.
Oh, I realized why Cat is not eating. I think he's having difficulty chewing, so I need to rip the
You
chicken
can grind
for
up his
him.
meat.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, you see the tick volume here is down as well. So if the tick volume is down, just be aware of that. Just wait for the tick volume to start curling back to the upside for this to actually move with ease.
Oh, 9:30 is coming.
9:30, I'm gonna end the stream because I have to go to work. Alright guys, I'm gonna see you Thursday.
Oh, you can wait for a few minutes.
I'll wait for a few minutes, of course. We'll be back here Thursday. Hopefully we trade exactly like this again. And we can do it continuously. Now that I mean I've been working on this system forever, so it's gonna work at some point. Flawlessly. I think it's just me. I just have to be more disciplined. Did anyone take any trades today? We have 21 viewers at the moment, so not too much people here today. I think because I lost last week.
But I've been making money.
Yeah, Annika has been making money, but they don't get your entries.
Yeah, I'm supposed to make those videos. So 3 minutes to the 30 minute to close.
Alright, so 5 minutes doing a range here. So let's update this range. So we have that range right there. We have this range right here. Stop loss should be right down in there. And then if it breaks down, we have a short position coming in here. Now I should want to come back down here. The stop loss should be above the range.
Oh, look how I drew my lines, you see?
Yeah.
This is one, and this is different one. And
Alright, so let me send this in the chat over here. Copy link. So that's the analysis I have, and the two additional trades set up. So we have a possible buy from this point up, and we have a possible sell from this point down. Just you can go to my channel, use the robot to gauge that preference there. Volume is now increasing. It was at 4,000 earlier, now it's 6,000. So it needs to be 7,000 before it actually takes a trade. It's gonna go up and hit that target up there. Did you get out of your cell already?
no, I can if you want.
It's gonna go hit the target. The target's right there, and volume is coming in.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna take one more trade just in case. Let's see. I'm gonna push very tight stop loss, very low lot size. Everything is flipping green at the moment here. In the moment. My hull hasn't flipped yet, but provided it flips. Because it looks like it just came retested this 5 minute just came retested the 9 moving average. They go again. So it might go for another 38 pips. If it doesn't stop me at first. Especially it's in the bullish territory, meaning this here is in the bullish territory. Right? If it breaks this one here, it's gonna keep going stronger bullish. Right, so we are in strong bullish territory at the moment. So if you're trying to sell a bullish territory, you are gonna get screwed.
No, I didn't lose money. I got out on the side.
Okay. All right, so this is gonna go to break even after break even after 15 pips 15 pips profit, and then it can write out the rest. You guys have any questions before I go? 9:30 volume just came in. That's why it's moving now.
Oh, okay.
No questions? So I took several trades already here. But this I'm assuming is gonna be the runner. You just have to be careful because there's this resistance here that they can easily reject back down to.
Yeah. Where's your
Right.
orders?
It's right here. Their orders are right here, just about this wick here. So you see it's right there by the wick.
Oh, where's the order on the bottom?
The order at the bottom is below the range. But this order at the bottom here, people have been closing out at losing positions.
No.
I mean, at profitable positions. So these are the buyers. They've been closing profits, right? At the top of the range, they've been closing their orders out at 233 pips. Well, obviously, they enter from the middle of the range, right?
Yeah.
Or the bottom of the range. So even then, they're closing at 100 pip profit. Let me zoom this back up. One. So remember, if it becomes a red bar, a mixture red bar, you close your trade manually. You shouldn't do that.
On the small one.
It's above the 9 all across the board. Just so you know.
The range.
I know, but it's above the 9s on the 1, 5, 9. I mean 1, 5, 10, 15, 30, 1 hour and 2 hour chart. It's above the 9s.
Oh yeah.
Right? So that causes it to give big pushes. Or steady pushes at least. It means the strength is in favor of bull.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And you use your 9, you know how effective your 9 is.
Yeah.
And this is based on the 9 moving average.
I'm just suspicious of this.
It might hit the target in a sweep, which is 30 pips up into the air. Maybe a single bar move or something. I mean, if it goes 15 pips profit, I should go into break-even mode. Come on, go 15 pip profit. There you go. So it went 15, it went to break-even. Now I can not be worried anymore. You see? It's pushing up to this target now.
Oh, okay.
Damn, I should have did a nice heavy scalp on there, but it's okay. It's a practice run. See this flip green here, so this could have been an entry over here as well. Right. Now these gray arrows represents entry points. Right. It means the market is strongest bullish at these levels, at these arrows here. So it took profit at 30 something pips there. I don't know if you guys took any trades, but
Oh, yeah. Let's go into my second.
right, we have a 3-minute breakout here with very high volume of the day. This is the highest volume of the day coming in now. Right, so we have peak volume at the moment. You're still in your side, you should be getting out.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get out.
All right, so we have a highest volume here. So now we should even see a bigger trend coming up. So if this trade works out here, 5 minute closes, then we can enter another buy over here to take profit there, or even all the way up to here. Right now, we can pretty much gauge the strength of the EA at this point. So let's look at the strength here. What is the strength saying? So see how strong this is? It gave a buy trade right here.
Mm-hmm.
It gives very strong bullish signal there. Bullish. Let me close this out here.
Oh, why didn't you hold these?
Bullish. If I held these, that would be great. But I'm a pussy. So if I held these, that would be great. That would be 80 something profit. I would be doubling the account right now. But that comes with some time and confidence. So I'm gonna build up my confidence a little bit more. Even though I've been trading for a while, emotionally, the market with me pretty good. So I did take a lot of losses, major amounts of losses. So we're still recuperating from those losses. In order to learn, you have to pay to learn. So anyway, this is free right now. You guys can look at it on my channel, and this way you can confirm your trades, at least confirm your buys, your breakouts with the strength involved. I'm gonna update this robot tonight. So this 90% metals bull, it'll be including 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points of data. So it will include 7 points of data in order to see what's going on here. So whenever this hits 100% mark, you know you can enter that buy or sell, right? So I'm gonna adjust the robot tonight to reflect this data over here. Right now it's using some different data at the moment to give 90% bull, 10% bear. So I'll just add more data to it so it can give me more accuracy. Because as you can see, I think this took a little bit of time to change. It was a little bit too slow for me. It changed to a nice, decent number. Five minutes about to close breakout here. High volume breakout. Now this entry will be active at this open bar. Right? So let's just hypothetically say we entered here now at this open bar. But I'm doing 001 because I already traded for today. Right? And where was the take profit? So I'm entering this trade, of course. Take profit is going to be right there at 30.50. Let's go 30.50. The psychological level. Stop loss. That is going to cancel. Stop loss is going to be under this 5-minute bar. So 5-minute bar, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-minute bar. It's going to be right there. So stop loss is under the 5-minute bar. And take profit is going to be at 30.50. If it goes here, then my account will be up another few percentage, which means I'll be ending the day with at least 30% gain. Now you can exit your trade anytime you want during this period, because we have a weekly zone coming up here, daily high coming up here. So you might want to bounce off of that point and reject a little bit. Just be aware of that.
I'm just waiting for a pullback to get on.
All right, so this went to 15 pip. It went to break even. I'm just gonna leave it at break even. Okay, and if it goes, it goes. If it doesn't go, I don't lose anything. I'm gonna head out. I have to get to work. I'm gonna be late.
Oh yeah, those lights would be nice with the hold down.
I know.
It's just that did a hold down thing, you know.
All right, copy link.
Didn't.
Let me post this in here.
I was afraid of that flush, you know.
Yeah. All right, so that's the trade I'm in currently. The link is over there. You can take a look at that. And you can get out anytime you want. All right, thanks you guys for watching. You can join my Telegram and ask me any question over there. I'll be happy to answer.
Hey folks, what a view behind me. I'm at Blackbull Markets headquarters here in Auckland, New Zealand. Speaking of views, you can get TradingView paid plans for free at Blackbull Markets, saving you up to $600 a year. Get either the Essential Plus or Premium plans absolutely free. All you need to do is trade from one lot a month at Blackbull Markets. And you can also get a 100% deposit bonus for your first deposit up to $1,000. All you need to do is click the Trading Nut link in the description below.
Hey, start trading Forex indices and commodities with up to 800k of Blue Guardian's capital risk-free. Just pay a small one-time fee to take the challenge, hit a profit target and get funded. Then keep up to 90% of your profits and enjoy fast weekly payouts. Now for futures traders, Blue Guardian Futures offers up to 450k in funding with 100% profit on your first 15k. With low targets, no activation fees and unlimited resets, it's one of the best deals in the industry. Visit blueguardian.com or blueguardianfutures.com to start trading today and grab their limited time discount code.